Just again, cops discover horrifying reason neighborhood cats are disappearing. I love animals. I hope this shit don't make me like a little bit emotional and shit. I don't know what's about that, but I don't know if it's some fucking crazy ass neighbor or some like coyote or some shit.
Said because he didn't get his reward money, he killed my cat.
Oh,
you can't kill.
Okay, this motherfucker is insane.
Someone else's animal. He's got other cats that are hanging out on his property. I'm afraid he's gonna kill him.
Why did you pick that particular cat?
The other ones are more wild. I can't get a hold of them. Hitler used natural gas to kill people over there.
When an Ohio woman
They asked him how he killed the cat or some shit. Motherfucker brought up Hitler. What?
calls to accuse an elderly neighbor of killing her
It's crazy
emotional
ass
support
fucker.
animal. Police have no idea what
Emotional support animal? Oh my gosh. God bless this
neighbor
woman.
of killing her emotional support animal.
Rest in peace,
Police have
kitty.
no idea what they're getting into at the scene. What they find is the rage of a grieving pet owner and a man who has found a grim solution for trespassing cats. But the dark method he uses to carry out these executions will leave officers
Trespassing cats. Motherfucker. Cats don't listen to anyone. I don't even think they would listen to God if Jesus came down right now. Like, they'd probably, like, he'd probably go to, like, Jesus would probably, like, go to pet the cat and it'd be like, or some shit. Like cats, they don't give a fuck about shit. Like they're trespassing on his damn land or some shit. Like, they give a fuck, bro. Everywhere is their land in their world. Like,
is reeling in horror.
How many cats have you euthanized?
How many?
Yeah,
Just lately?
lately or ever or?
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. The trouble in Wooster, Ohio begins on the afternoon of May 6th, 2024, when an irate woman named Courtney calls 911 to accuse her neighbor of a sickening crime.
I think I need to talk to an officer, please. About what? So, my cat's been missing since spring, and an older gentleman found it. He murdered my cat, and that's not the only cat he murdered. He said he's going to start killing cats if people don't come get them. It was really hard not to punch an 80-some-year-old man in his face.
An officer with the Wooster
now you could probably give him that punch.
police department goes out to investigate the complaint.
It's probably
and
valid.
It quickly becomes
I mean, I'm
clear
not
that
saying, you know, like, try to, like, punch him and then keep, like, punching him, try to kill him, but, like, he could probably take a nice hit straight in the fucking knocker.
But there's much more to
Like,
Courtney's story
straight
that
in
meets
the
eye.
nose.
Hello.
Hey, I want this dude arrested. I went down there to check on my cat because he's been running around. And this guy said because he didn't get his reward money, he killed my cat.
Okay.
You can't kill someone else's animal.
Okay. When did you last have the cat?
He was here just before.
So this motherfucker. So the cat went missing. They put up an advertisement for the cat or whatever, or, you know, or like, please, like, help me get my cat back or whatever if you find the cat. And this motherfucker finds the cat. They don't give the money to them. This is all just guessing and everything. Like, this I'm just guessing because we have the rest of the video based off this information. They don't actually give the money that they advertised for the reward for the cat, and dude kills it. Is that what
right
happened?
before spring. But I'd say March. I said because he didn't get his reward money, he killed my cat.
Okay.
You can't kill someone else's animal.
Okay. When did you last have the cat?
He was here just before, right before spring. But I'd say March.
If he gets out and runs off every once in a while trying to get some pussy.
Don't say. My cat's a nut.
Good job.
This isn't the first time that her cat Bean has gone missing. In December, Courtney printed a flyer promising a $100 reward to anyone who could help find the cat. Ultimately, Bean was found and returned by the very man she's now accusing.
He was missing for a good 4 or 5
Wait,
months,
what?
and then that guy saw the flyer.
Hold on.
He was missing for a good 4 or
A flyer promising a $100 reward.
Don't say. My cat's a nut.
Good job.
This isn't the first time that her cat Bean has gone missing. In December, Courtney printed a flyer promising a $100 reward to anyone who could help find the cat.
Okay.
Ultimately, Bean was found and returned by the very man she's now accusing.
He was missing for a good 4 or 5 months, and then that guy saw the flyer, said, I found your cat. But he brought my cat back. He asked for the reward, and I said, well, you know, I don't have it right now. It wasn't specified. And Bean was hanging out, and then he left, and he came back, then he left. And these guys like, oh, your cat's back over here. And I'm like, okay, well, if it becomes a problem, let me know. And he's like, well, I want my $100.
Because a problem, it's a motherfucking cat.
And I said, well, I don't have it right now, sir. I have kids. I have, you know, my husband just got laid off. I don't have it. And he said he killed my cat.
In a startling
That's insane. That's actually insane. What the fucking tune?
twist, Courtney and her husband revealed that Bean is not the only one of their cats to have met their fate in this man's vicinity.
Because he just nonchalantly, he's like, oh, they're both dead.
Yeah, he said that he found the one under the camper in his driveway.
And he said he had the other one killed.
So which one did he find dead?
His cat, Thunder. That's just a regular cat. He's got other cats that are hanging out on his property. I'm afraid he's going to kill him. But the one he killed is my emotional support animal. He has been with me. We got in a rollover accident. My cat was right there with me.
While Bean's alleged demise is disturbing, the horrifying details of what really happened can only come from...
I think, I don't listen. I do not agree with elder abuse. But I think he can get a nice fucking punch from her straight in the fucking nose. Think he'll be alright.
one man.
I could be wrong,
I'll run
but...
over there and talk to this guy and see what we can do, but if he's just holding the cat for the money...
I'm saying, like if his health's right, and he's not gonna get, like, a fucking insane, like, injury and shit, just, if it's, like, good to go with just whack, motherfucker, like...
And see what we can do, but if he's just holding the cat for the money, I mean, that's still a possibility, too. Why don't you call him? Why don't you call him?
Call her?
Yeah, don't tell him I'm here. Try to get him to say it again. That would be helpful. Say, I don't believe you killed my cat.
Please leave your message for
Ivan Swarm.
This attempt to solicit a confession may have failed, but when the officer arrives at
Fucking
Ivan's home
Ivan.
around the corner,
Look at that cat.
it rapidly becomes clear that subterfuge will not be necessary.
The fuck is
Hello,
that?
sir. How are you doing?
Subterfuge?
I'm here about a
Have I ever
cat.
heard that word ever
Yeah.
in my life?
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
talking about?
Yeah, there were two cats. Two cats are dead.
Yeah. So how did Bean die?
My neighbor who used to live there is an exterminator. He loaned me a cooler, and I put carbon dioxide in on him, and in about 3 minutes he was dead.
Ivan's hideous admission will only grow more appalling when the officer visits the exterminator and gets an up-close look at the homemade gas chamber he used to carry out the execution.
This is it.
Okay, this makes sense of why he mentioned Hitler earlier.
So it just feeds into it?
Oh my god.
About how many times have you loaned it to him?
I think twice that I've loaned it to him.
Okay.
Well, don't fucking do
Though
it
Ivan
again.
told the
Shit.
exterminator he was using the cooler on raccoons and possums, he had his sights set on a more domestic victim, and his dark recollection of Bean's death
That's
is
actually
unsettling.
fucking
Bean got in my
insane.
back porch, and I caught him. I took him out, dropped him in the cooler, and I turned the
Definitely
gas on
arrest his
for
ass.
about 2
Definitely.
minutes.
Okay.
People will suffocate in 5 minutes.
Why did you pick that particular cat?
The other ones are more wild. I can't get a hold of them.
Okay.
He was wild when he first come down here, and then he got
Bro,
tamed down.
this motherfucker is like lucky he lives in the neighborhood that he does, because if it were or maybe not even a neighborhood. He's lucky he did it to a woman with some sort of morals, or some shit. Because if he did it to the wrong person, this motherfucker may have not been breathing after it. Cause like some animals to people are they're like some people's animals are literally their everything. And if you take that away, regardless if you're a fucking human or another animal, they will up that blicky, swing that hatchet, fucking stab with that knife, whatever the fuck. Like
His brother's dead in there. He's full of maggots and stuff. I just picked him up.
oh my god, this is insane.
He was wild when he first come down here, and then he got tamed down. His brother's dead in there. He's full of maggots and stuff. I just picked him up maybe an hour before you got here.
Okay.
Yeah, and so Thunder, I don't know if a raccoon killed him. Two toms will kill each other.
And in a day filled with strange remarks, the one Ivan makes next is perhaps the strangest.
What do you call it? Hitler used natural gas to kill people over there. You know,
Right.
I love cats. Come here, I'll show you.
No,
I
fuck
wanted to
that,
finish
nah.
feeding my cat.
Okay.
How can you say you love cats, but you're okay with killing another cat over a fucking $100?
See, this white female's not fixed. That one, when they fix him, they snip the other cat.
The mother didn't have the fucking $100 at the time, so he kills the cat. But he loves cats. I don't think that's what love is, but shit, who the fuck am I, right?
Cat, see the one up there? She's got a snip off of her ear.
Right. Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, and so Bean wasn't fixed.
How many cats like have you euthanized?
How many?
Yeah.
Just lately?
I mean, lately or ever or.
I can't spend $500 on vet bills.
If Bean's death was nauseating enough on its own, it's perhaps even more dreadful to realize that Courtney's cat was only one of many animals Ivan killed with this cooler.
I had 3 sets of kittens in the house. The kittens were all less than a week old, so I put down 12 kittens with that same cooler. One Tom in the basement was sick. He had snotty eyes, and I put one sick cat down and 5 healthy cats down.
Okay.
But beyond licenses, the bigger problem seems to be the way in which Ivan is attracting animals to his property, intentionally or not.
The other issue is you're publicly feeding cats.
Yeah, I know.
So they're going to come here.
Yeah, I know.
Right? So you're encouraging potentially other people's cats to get out to come here. Like you are aware of
Marcus
where the
said,
cat
this is so
belongs.
Yeah, I took it
fucked.
up there and I put it in the house.
I understand.
And they let it get out. And so it had been down here, after it got out, it had been down here. So I ended up feeding it almost 10 weeks.
Right. So I'm just going to draw a line in the sand here. It's illegal to kill cats. It's a violation of the law.
But a pound, the veterinary puts them down.
Correct. But they have...
In a humane way, this motherfucker is trying to be Hitler to him. What? This motherfucker talking about where veterinarians put down like animals. I'm pretty sure like most of that is in a humane way. This motherfucker gas chambered one of them. Not even one of them.
have licenses to do
What?
that.
Yeah, and I don't have a license.
Correct. Cats that have started living here that maybe used to belong to somebody that are lost and they just figured they
hell
ran
no.
away.
Yeah, well, I knew it.
Now they're here and maybe you've killed them. You know what I mean? So it's just it creates this
Arrest
revolving
his
door of
ass.
issues here
Fuck
for
this
the
shit.
local habitat.
Ivan's final thoughts are about the policies of the local shelters, but the officer encourages him to keep one thing in mind above all else.
So this is 100% cats,
Yeah.
but they won't let you bring any more cats in there.
Right. Yep. I don't have a solution off the top of my head for you.
Yeah, you
but
do.
for right now, just
Don't fucking kill the cats
just
and arrest. How is it? Okay, it's illegal to. Okay, this
stop
makes no
killing
fucking
them,
sense.
We'll just start with that, okay?
Yeah.
Bro, like some motherfuckers get in trouble for like arresting it or like wait, hold on.
All right, thanks, Ivan.
Never mind. I'm not
3
gonna say
months
shit,
later,
man.
in August
This is just
2024,
fucking stupid.
Walter Ivan Schwarm was charged with 18 counts of
Oh, okay,
cruelty.
he was charged.
August 2024, Walter Ivan Schwarm was charged with 18 counts of cruelty to companion animals, which was reduced in a plea deal to 6 counts and 1 petty theft charge. The charges were filed as first-degree misdemeanors, and after pleading guilty, Ivan was sentenced to 6 months probation. Additionally, Ivan was instructed to write an apology letter to Courtney and pay her $100 in restitution. He was forbidden to have
$100? $100 after killing how many of her cats and other people's cats? $100? This motherfucker needs to pay at least a band.
animals of any kind on his property, and the judge also fined him $150 in the form of a donation to an animal shelter.
Bro, nah, this is insane.
The payment was made
So was
in
that
Bean's
too.
memory.
The payment was made.
In Bean's memory.
No, he needed to give more than that shit. A fucking $100 is not worth a fucking gas chambering a fucking cat. That ass. That's what he did. You know what I mean? It's like he literally fucking said that. No, not 100, not 150. It's no, it's worth way more. That's somebody's cat, somebody's animal, and what 100 plus 150, $250. He gets fined because he killed 18 cats. I almost want to say go fuck yourself to the judge.